Toyota versus a Scat Pack. Both cars can be going 65 miles per hour on the highway, and naturally, a Scat Pack at 65 looks more aggressive, more horsepower, more torque, more visible power. But here's the difference. If the Toyota holds 65 mile after mile steady, controlled, not overexerting itself, and the Scat Pack keeps dipping, 65, 64, 63, 62, because it's constantly accelerating, braking, proving itself, burning fuel, slow it down here. Over time, the Toyota doesn't just keep up. It ends up competing on the same road, under the same conditions, and in the long run, it can even outlast or outperform it, not because it's faster, but because it's efficient, steady, and disciplined. If you want, I can rewrite this for a deeper cinematic narration, shorten it to a 30-second real voiceover.
Welcome to World 7, The Arcane. Okay, nice little brief lesson. That was an analogy that I did not feel. I tried to say it. I really did try to say it, but I cannot get it down. So the whole point that I showed y'all that for was like everybody's starting new things. Everybody's starting the new things, and they're all coming to a realization of things that they actually want to do. And it's easy for sure to get burnt out. It's easy to have all these creative ideas, all this discipline right now, today, and all this effort, and we overexert the reason why we even got into doing this thing, or reason why we inspired to change ourselves and to find a better version of ourselves. And that's what today is about. Recognizing what your clock means and what your time means. My big point to that is do less for a longer time. Day one is always the most overrated day of starting any kind of task or goal. And it's because most people overemphasize on the person they have to be and think it's gotta be as soon as the sun come up the next day. And that is the most that is the most illegitimate thing. The only person that can do that literally is the Most High. The only person that has ever done that. And I want people to realize, like, when you do less for more, you learn yourself better. It's like you pretending when you begin to think like, okay, this is day one. I'm gonna get up and go run. I'm gonna get up and eat healthy. I'm gonna get up and go, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop doing that. And you try to cut everything off the cold turkey method. It's overrated. And you don't get to learn yourself that way. And I tell people, like, I learned something like, know your clock. Like, know when you are most productive, know when you're not productive, know when it helps you, know what things that you actually like to do, and figure out the things that you actually like to do. It's people out here that's trying to be healthy, trying to eat healthy, or trying to do healthy things for themselves, and they're not fond of the decisions that they have in front of them. They're not fond of the versions or the inspiration that they have in front of them. They just feel they want to do that. And that's the perfect feeling. That is the okay feeling of knowing that you want change and want to do change, but don't overestimate it, and don't place it on a pinnacle of feeling and forgetting who you really is and forgetting how great you are right now. What I'm practicing right now is I want to do less for a longer time, because I'm not looking to go into this thing overexerted. I'm not looking to go into anything overexerting myself. I want every day to be a step and a testament of who I am and who I was yesterday. Of course, there is the 1% better method, but it can be unrealistic. And you last longer in certain rooms and last longer in certain obstacles when you have gained this type of consciousness. You have gained this certain respect for yourself and this patience for yourself. Give yourself that patience. And I'm personally going to be doing less for longer, because doing more briefly and loud and proudly and calling yourself a change and cutting off people, it just leaves you lonely, and it leaves you overthinking, and it taxes your nervous system in a way that makes you feel regretful about what you have put your time into. That's not the way. Not the way at all. Like, you will very seldom find that people who are doing things that you aspire to do or aspire to do, it took them a very long time to be able to do those. None of those things happen for them overnight. And that's what you should understand, is that, like, once you begin to level the playing field and be consistent in your own field, be consistent with the things that you actually like to do, take care of yourself within that, then the person who got the house, the car, the money, the knowledge, the power, you can level on a playing field. You become proven or worthy to exchange energies with those kind of people, because you have recognized what your clock means and what your time means. Welcome to World 7, The Arcane. Until next time.